Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining Zetcoon Games as we continuing our deep dive, or we'll just call it the campaign play of Legacy of You. And so, okay, looks like you can hear me and see me. So for those first time joining me or watching on YouTube, I try to I'm a cult of a new type of person in general, and I've kind of tried to force myself to play a game multiple times um, to really see the nuances in it. And so, well, obviously, Legacy of You is a campaign game, so that kind of lends itself to that nature of multiple plays. And so, um, don't consider this a teach. Don't watch me for a teach. I mean, I explain everything. You probably would know how to play the game by the end of the video, but I wouldn't watch me for a teach. That's for sure. Um, and that's it. I'm kind of running late. I kind of locked myself out of the house, taking the dog for a walk. I had to go get a spare set of keys. So I'm gonna hop right into it so you can see and hear me. Let's go to Tabletop Simulator. Okay, so I am 5-2. So this is the 8th game. I am 5-2. Um, and then every time you win, they kind of up the difficulty going forward. So I need 2 more to win. So it's either you win 7 or you lose 7 is the whole campaign. So I need 2 more to win. And I haven't revealed what happened at the end. Of course, this is spoilers. Spoilers. If you don't want to know anything, don't watch this. This card came into the play for the Raiders. It's a fortress. And so, I'm going to have to read how that works exactly. Because I know, because I'm going to reveal it now. So here's our townsfolk. And then we reveal, let me slide that over a little bit. We reveal a raider. And in this last slot, I wonder how Tabletop Simulator is going to do that. Okay. This guy is considered in the fortress. This fortress will never slide. I'll probably actually lock it. Now I can attack here. Can I attack him? All right, let's read what the instructions said. Okay, yeah. The fortress and the barbarian card in its space must be attacked simultaneously. You cannot attack the barbarian card unless you also destroy the fortress. Oh, my neighbor's playing music. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, but destroying the fortress is not required to win the game. Okay. The key problem is, for instance, like this guy can't be bribed. I really want to destroy him. However, the worst case scenario would be one of the raiders that recruits more raiders being in that fortress. So this one actually seems like a decent one to start with in there. Okay, but anyway, that's what's new for this game. So let's go. We'll start our round. We'll follow the it's not a flow chart. The order of play. So we'll do our harvest action. Right now we only have one spot that's giving us the harvest action, which is the main one. So we're going to get 4 cards. Let me shuffle this. Four cards. We'll get a laborer, a shell, and a provision. Laborer, a shell, which is the currency, and a provision. And then this purple symbol is if you've built these supply huts up here. Um, for each one you've built out onto the board, you would get an extra shell, but we don't have any. So, okay, so let's see what we got to work with. Alrighty. I like the 2 brick guy. However, I'd really. Sorry. I think she's barking at the guy who's playing this radio. Let's see here. Okay, so I need a yellow and a black. I don't have. Nope, nope, nope. I can't get yellow or black. I mean, I could. If I build this one here, like build this hut out. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Why is that I might have messed up the setup. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Because this symbol is a story card. My tabletop simulator mod seemed kind of off this morning. Like it didn't save like my last playthrough, so I kind of recreated it. So there might be a bonus story. I guess actually, if I get there and if I recognize I've done it before, we will ignore it. So sorry about that confusion. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, if I build this card out underneath it, this is static, so it's not random. I can get a meeple of any color. What do I need? I need black and yellow. Could I? No, that still won't let me do it. I was trying to see, could I attack that fortress without him? But it says they both must be attacked simultaneously. So, okay. All right, we're off to a slow start here. I could tuck one of these under to get workers in the future, which I don't need blue right now. Maybe I will tuck him. Start getting a white worker. No. All right, come on. There's a trick to do it. I got to release the left button first. There it is. Okay, I'll lock that in place. Make those look nice. Okay. Well, I'm going to take this guy for his brick. I like him. Two bricks, nice. A double resource is nice. So we'll get 2 brick. Now, I take him for a white worker and use there for shell. I could build this. And that'll give me enough to. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna do the canal. We're gonna move the canal up. I guess it would be we're building a canal to help stop the flood. So I'm gonna play this guy for the labor. This lady for her provision and a shell. And then now we're going to upgrade, which costs, or build a canal, which costs 2 laborers, 2 shells. Oh. But I don't have. Oh, I see the problem. Oh, well. Let's see, 2 shells. We're going to build this. So this goes. Oops. What did I do? Why is there... Oh, I see what happened. When I put it out, cards were stacked. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put this in here and look at it later. I think we've already done that one. Like, I don't remember there shouldn't be a story element here. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, the cost is the same, so... Oh, yeah, but I gotta discard a card. All right, so we're going to get a brick. You can see we'll get a brick and a wood. I have to get rid of the top card. 2 cards, that'd been nice. Okay, so we'll put that away. So now I can spend 2 shells for provisions, but I got nothing else. Now see, I got him here. But I don't need another brick. And when I dismiss him, I just get the top one. When you dismiss him from this, what would it be called? When you dismiss him from this this row, you get the top one. If you dismiss him from your hand, though, you would get the top, that brown area in the red. So, I mean, I could spend. Now this seems silly. I could spend 2 provisions and dismiss this one and get that white worker and then build this. So then I would get a worker every time. Ooh. And I can, if I place this out, it could be a, I'm going to do it. We're going to spend the 2. We're going to dismiss this guy. So we're going to get a white laborer. And then, I can either build this. Okay, now this is interesting. I could build this, and that will give me a spot to go get an extra worker. Or I could build a hut and get one every turn. See, this one I'm kind of swapping. You know, I got to place a person to get another one. Maybe I'll build the hut first. So I got 2 spots I can build it, here and here. So I think we're going to build it here to get a provision. So I got to spend a labor, a brick, and a wood. Labor, a brick. Oh, oops. Let's put it down there. Brick and a wood. And I'm going to put this hut there and get the provision. Okay, now I'm done. Let's see here. So we took our actions. We return the barge, so we do. It goes 1 ahead. We suffer attacks, so we can't bribe. Oh. See, I wasn't paying attention. Not that unusual, but they both attack. Even the fortress is attacking. I could have bribed him off. Oh, wait. I'm going to recruit that guy for free before I forget. Yeah, we're not done yet because I want to get... I got 1 provision, so I can get one of these. I think I'll take the double red ladies. I got to pay a provision to recruiter. Okay, now we're suffering attacks. But if you look at this, we're suffering 2 attacks. Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, this hurts already. So I got to get rid of 2 cards. That was a good one. That was good. And we need a yellow to fight that guy. Ugh. Okay, so we suffered attacks. Now we refill. So these all slide over. He slides over. And 1 more is coming because we look for these symbols on the board. There's only 1 right now. By the end of the game, there'll be 4. Minimum. So right now, 1 more is coming in. So we just slid them down 1. Ah, boy, a bunch of yellow. Okay. And then I refill these with townsfolk. Alrighty. So now we go to our harvest action. Now we get this bonus one down here. So we get a laborer. We get 4 cards. So now what happens is we only have 3 in our draw deck. 2, 3. So that's going to shuffle. Anytime you shuffle, the flood moves up. So if the flood ever matches where the barge is or goes off the board, you immediately lose the game. So now what's interesting here is, okay, we got our 4 cards. So now we get a labor, a shell, a provision. There's no huts out, so we don't get that bonus. But now we get a worker of a color of our choice. Well, I'm going to take a yellow. Yeah, I'm going to take a yellow. All right, now we can play. Now, see, the thing you got to keep in mind here, there's 4 cards. So, right now, we could draw our 4 cards at the beginning of next turn and not have to move the flood. But if something happens, and we do have to shuffle, and I haven't built this canal, we would lose. There's a couple things here. It's like this won't let us. This one doesn't have a discard like the other ones did, so we can build that safely. These 4 hut spots. Hut sounds like hot spots. These 4 like hut cards that we can build. When you build them, there's a reward underneath them. And now I've gone through. Now we're down to only 4, so it's not. It is random, but I know what the 4 are. And one of them is drawing a card. So I'd like to build this so I can get that extra color person. But if I build that and not the canal, and then that draw a card comes up, we would lose. Wouldn't that be fun? But I'd like to build that because that's how you tuck more cards. See, right now it's kind of blocked, but then it opens up tuck spots. I think I got to build this canal. So I need another shell. Okay. This is a tough start, I think. All right, so I'm going to build the canal. So that's 2 laborers and 2 shells. That goes over there. This goes over there just you can only build 1 canal per turn, so you can't get ahead. So that's why it moves off the board. So anyway, we get this reward. Fortunately, there's no destroying a card, which thematically is like somebody dying because the work is so dangerous. It's a pleasant thought. Okay. Yeah, see, somehow these cards are sticking together or grouping. That shouldn't have been there. Okay. Is there any more like that? That's single, 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 single. Okay. So we got a yellow worker. So I would need a black worker, which I don't have. Okay, we built the canal, so I can build this, but we need... Oh, all we need is a white worker. Let's get the white worker there. So we're going to build this hut. Oh boy. We're going to build this hut. So we got to spend a white worker. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. A white worker, 3 bricks, and a wood. So white worker, 3 bricks, and a wood. I'll just throw that up there sloppily. Now, I'm going to place him here. I got 2 spots available now. If there's no spots, you can't build. So I'm going to go here to get a worker. And I'm going to get a black worker, so maybe we can fight this guy. Now we flip this. Aha! See what I told you. So then we get a card. Now we can shuffle safely, but that could have been dangerous. That goes in there. Okay, all right. I'm definitely going to use her for her provision and a shell. Now we can go fight this guy, and that'll give us a shell. There's no way I could fight her. I could save. I don't know. I am going to save to fight her. Because I want to get some cards. Because we're going to have to reshuffle. So I want many cards into the shuffle deck. All right. So we're saving up. So I'm going to spend that for 1. I'm going to spend her for her wood. I'm going to recruit this guy for free. I'm going to spend 1 provision to recruit the monkey. I can spend 1 or 2 to get this one. I'd like to have that yellow, but 2 provisions kind of hurts. But I am going to get that yellow. So I'm going to recruit her. Oh, and I can recruit him, because watch. I'm going to recruit her. Now, these spots here, I don't know if I said that last turn. Because I didn't have any workers, so I didn't explain this. If I go here, I can get these benefits, and these workers come back to you at the end of the turn. So like I can come here and get a provision. I can come here and get another worker. So I think I'm going to get a yellow. You can't, it has to be a colored one. You can't get a white one for that. So now I got this provision that I am going to recruit this guy. So there's 9 in my discard, which helps I like as much as I can because you don't want the flood moving every turn. Because then you're concentrating on this and you can't fight these people. Oh, right. And I'm about to lose. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm about to lose 3 cards. That hurts. So I'm basically just losing what I recruited. Was that smart? I don't know. See, I could bribe the fortress with a colored worker, but I need him to fight. I think I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just take the hit. So I'm going to lose all 3 of these cards. Okay, so let's go down the line. We took our actions, returned the barge 1 up, suffer attacks. We're going to take 1, 2, 3 cards we lose. That's all in our deck. Oh, the double brick guy. Oh, three. Oh, that was 3 bricks we just lost. Potential bricks, I guess. Oh, okay. We refresh the row. So these guys move over. I didn't say it, but when we built that canal, there's one and another one now. So 2 are going to come in. So she's going to move down 2. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Wow, look at that yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay, so then we refill these 2 spots. So I got 9 here. Okay, well, anyway. Okay, we refresh. Now we go to our harvest action. So we get 1 white worker from this one. We get 4 cards, which we don't have. So let's flip this. Oh, there's our monkey buddy. Our monkey friend. Let's see here. So I get a laborer, a shell, and a provision. Labor, shell, provision. I don't have no huts made. Okay, so now we get. Oh wait, we get these back. I always forget that. So we're gonna have to do some fighting. We gotta be careful. 5 cards. Oh, look at that. I'm just thinking. Right now, I got everything I need to do. Oh, I'm sorry. When I reshuffled that, the flood moved closer. I forgot that. See, if you beat this guy, you're going to draw a card. So that'll be 4. And to beat this guy, I got to beat all of this, which I'm not opposed to. Oh, but I need 3 provisions. I don't have 3 provisions. Yeah, this is like, that kind of represents like you're traveling out to fight them or encounter them. I guess you're paying provisions to get some of these further workers. And so the rule said with this fortress, I don't pay it again. So it's 3 to fight both of them. So we need 3 provisions. I can get 1 from him. He's gonna give me money, which I kind of like. I could dismiss him, her, for 2, but I'd like to recruit that one. Somebody might be here with my door. 1 second here. Oh no. Okay. I want to recruit this one. So let me play the monkey guy. That'll give me 3 shells. I'm going to do this one. Yeah. For the provision in a shell. And then using, this is clear, there's these little formulas. You start off with this, where you can trade 3 shells for a brick or wood. And then you unlock some as you start building the canal. And these are static. These are different every game. So I can trade 2 shells for 1 provision, or I can get something on my discard for 2 shells. So we're going to do this. And you can do this at any time as often as you want. So I'm going to spend 2 and get a provision. So now I have everything I need. I got the 3 laborers, the 2 yellow, which are archers, and the black, which is a rider. So we can defeat both of these, and we are going to do that. So I got to spend the 3 provisions to get there. And then we'll spin this 3. This hurts. Now what's interesting, that's going to give us a shell and a card for defeating her. So we get another card. Okay. So she goes into the discard. Now we defeated this, and look, there's the story element. Nice. Isn't that awesome artwork? I said this at the end of the last round. That is beautiful. Okay, so let's go to story element 45. Hopefully this does something good for us. 45. Let's see. For weeks they taunted and raided from their walls, this bastion of chaos and rebellion. But today their fortress fell. The dragon of our warriors surged and surged again, beating at the fort like fang and claw. I know not if it was a lack of supplies or warriors to hold the walls, but the gates finally fell, and my soldiers burst through like a river breaking its banks, routing the barbarians that remained. We were not without loss, and that cost is always high, but those who have fallen fought for their emperor and all who live here. But glorious death does not hold fortresses. We have taken too many losses, and the enemy may come again. We cannot stay here and must withdraw. I cannot risk being caught on the road by pursuers. I have asked Bo Yi to take some workers and undermine some of the fort's defenses before joining us. Sadly, I just think I see where this is going. Sadly, I have no doubt that the barbarians will take refuge here once more. But if we must come back, let it be harder for them to hide. Oh. Find the fortress card, file, and then find card 38. This is the weakened fortress card in future games. Okay, all right, that's interesting. So that goes away. Oh, I locked that. Okay, that goes away. And I think they said it's card 45. It must be this one. Did it say card 38? Oh, it's right here. Oh yeah, it was 38. Why did I say okay. So this will be in our future games. Yeah. So this one, the one we just beat took 2 laborers. This one takes only, I'm sorry. The one we just beat took 3. This one takes 2. So it's weakened. That's pretty cool. The damage is taken on the art in the artwork. So that goes as set up for next game. Alrighty. Okay, so anyway, we are here. We beat that one. We got our extra card. So now what? There's only 4 cards. I'd like to defeat this lady. I don't see how it's possible, though. I don't see how it's possible, because she's going to recruit another one now. So right now we got 2 of these markers on the board, but she's giving an extra one. So 3 warriors will come in next time. You know, I just realized I must have mixed that in wrong. That's a warrior, so he should be in here. Okay, okay, so no harm, no foul. So I can get 1 yellow worker here. I can get another yellow worker if I come here. I'm still short. So I can get the 2. Oh, but I need a red. Yes. Ah, I hate doing this. I'm going to dismiss this guy because he'll give me a white and a red. Yeah. How am I going to get another provision though? And I'm going to have to dismiss this one. Ah, this is a lot of dismissing. I don't like this. Okay, I'm going to dismiss this one. So that's going to give me a white and a red. Red is a fighter. I don't use their names like I should. We're going to take her for the yellow. We're going to place this one here to get another yellow. And we need 3 provisions. So I'm going to dismiss her for free. There's no cost on him. So that'll give us 2 provisions. Do I want another wood? I'd like to have another brick if I could. To stop this bleeding of these things. I could tuck him and get a provision. I need provisions. And money, huh? It's a her. I think I'm going to tuck her underneath. Lock that. Okay, so we got what we need, but we need another provision. So we'll spend the 2 for that formula and get a provision. That gives us our 3, so we can travel out to her. And then we're going to spend 2 archers and a fighter. 2 archers and a fighter to defeat her. She gives us 3 shells, which I think we're going to use. We'll spend 4 of them. We'll spend 4 of them for 2 provisions. And I'm going to spend them to recruit these first 2 people. Yeah. All right, that's it. I got no more workers. Can't recruit no more. That's it. But we fought good. Okay, so let's go through the action here. Oh, let me see here. Sorry. I don't think. Let's see here. We took our actions. We didn't build a canal. So now we suffer a tax. I don't have a brick to get this lady, so we're going to lose a card. I hate that. Okay. I need that yellow. Or that blue. Okay, so we suffered a tax, so now we refill. So 2 more are coming in. So if she can stay right where she is, and we'll refill these 2. Okay. So no recruit ones. That's okay. Oh, this one moves all the way over. Okay. All right. So now, let me get something to drink. So now we start our next round. We're 43 minutes in. We've been clocking in around 2 hours, so I hope you're in for the long haul. Let's see here. All right, so let's take our harvest action. So now we got more bonus ones down here. So we're going to take the first one's going to give us a provision and a shell. Next one gives us a laborer. Then we draw our 4 cards. I just lost the game. I just lost the game. How did I lose that card? What did I have to sacrifice? What did I have to sacrifice? Oh, I didn't have enough to bribe her. And I did not have enough to bribe her. I can't even retcon this, which I've done before. Retcon is a nice way of saying cheating. I had two choices, and it's like I don't know why I'm justifying myself from before, but I was like, it doesn't matter. I'll just do this one first. But it did matter, and I knew it potentially could matter. Well, I think I did explain that how how that one card revealed draw a card. And so anyway, I kind of retconned that. I'm not retconning this. I'm going to take the loss. I'm going to take the loss. So remember I said 2 hours? Yeah. How about 45 minutes? Um, wow. It's so tight. Look, that one card. Um, yeah, there's nothing I can do because I got to go through the harvest action, and the next thing is draw 4 cards. So just to show you how it happens, 1, 2, 3. I need a fourth, so I flip this over, shuffle, get my fourth. But since I shuffled, the flood moves up, and if the flood matches the canal, you lose. Wow, it's so tight. You gotta watch everything. Wow. Well, I guess it's better losing now than 2 hours into it. Well, sorry if this is your first play, because I've had somebody come right down to the nail biting finish where it's like I'm putting all my chips in poker. I'm all in, and this one's a tough loss, man. Okay, but I'm gonna show you how it works. So we lost. Now, see, there's let's see. We got overwhelmed by the flood. So these right-sided are our victory cards, and this is our defeat. So we take this, we flip that over, and if you look, there's 2 ways of losing. Either you're overrun by barbarians or you're overrun by the flood. So depending on what happened, you get different stories here. So we lost because of the flood. So let's go look at story 29. 29. Okay, this guy always writes home to his wife. My darling Shushanshi, grief weighs upon me this evening. Once again, I watch as the rains approached like an invading army. It is upon us, and I feel no less dread looking out upon the deluge as I would 1,000 spears. I will have no more chances this year to divert the coming floods. The work of these tired and blistered hands will be all for naught. I can only watch as the floods fill in the half-built canals, watch and wait. I cannot let this melancholy drown me in my own self-pity. I must focus on what is to come. There is good news, and it is good indeed. I received word today of a band of warriors seeking out our village to pledge themselves to our cause. I hope to see them in the coming year, as their blades will be of great service in this grand work. Okay, so we filed this defeated card, and we put cards 17 and 20 into the townsfolk draw pile. Okay, 17 through 20. Okay, so this goes into the history. And then we go find 17 and 20. Let's see here. Search. Wow, must be kind of early on. That's 17. That's 18. We'll look at these afterwards. 19 and 20. So these become potential townsfolk in the future. Let's move that out of the way. Look at that. I like that. I mean, the game's set up where if you lose, it makes it easier the next time, or vice versa. If you win, it makes it harder the next time. Yeah. Not only that, if you dismiss them, they're all double worker cards. I like that. And they're any color. That is huge. That is huge. Of course, let's see here. Just to see. Now I'm just kind of clean. I just want to see, just to show you, because that's nice to have those four, but you start with, let's get these. Because you're not guaranteed to see them. That's the only problem. Group them. Yeah, see, we got 37 townsfolk. And 4 of these are these good cards. So you're not guaranteed, but it helps. I'm sure I'll be thrilled when they come up. So, all right, let me look at this. Okay, let's see here. I do my scare you guys. Okay, can you guys still hear me? Yes. So anyway, all right. Well, that's Legacy of You. Too bad you didn't get to see an exciting, thrilling victory. So that now I'm 5-3 on the campaign, and so yeah, it's tight. Man, this game is tight. For you that haven't seen my other plays, my only one complaint, so to speak, is that the puzzle, it is super tight, but it's kind of the same every time a little bit. And my recommendation, I think my final recommendation is that this is a great game, but I wouldn't recommend binging it. Because the puzzle's kind of the same to me. The story element, that was pretty cool. We just got 4 new cards to look forward to. But they're just slight changes. It's just more workers. Or you got to spend, the changes aren't that great to the puzzle, I should say. But, man, this is what a quality game. And I know they're coming out with another one in this solo series. So I can't wait to see. This is Garphill Games. So anyway, this is Legacy of You. Thanks for joining me on this shorter view. I know I've had things pop up, but, wherever you're watching this at, like, subscribe, follow, click whatever buttons that can help. So anyway, so it'll be next week when I play. So this is game 8, so we'll do game 9 next week. I don't have, since we've returned to Ecuador, my schedule isn't what it was last time I was in Ecuador. So I don't know. I don't really have a schedule right now. I hate to say that. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching this one. Catch me down the line, and check out this game. It's very good. So anyway, have a good day and be safe. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.